I tell you, fucking the worst, man. The worst.
A few days is not a problem. I'm glad I can help you out. And God
Help
knows
you
my brother
out.
used to sleep like a fucking dead
Out.
man in there. I can make you understand how much those records mean to me. Just promise me you'll sleep on it.
Yeah, she ain't sleeping on shit.
It's that fucking tennis bracelet I got you.
Why don't you get rid of that stupid fucking Range Rover, which you shouldn't have even bought if you couldn't afford it? Ow!
Jesus Christ, what
I'm
a dick.
sorry.
Yeah, fuck you. She knew what this was, though. He was this way before they got married. Are they married? Or are they just engaged? I can't remember. I know they got engaged. I just can't remember if they actually sealed the deal. Either way, she knew what this was.
Твою мать, сука.
Pretty much. Pretty fucking much. I think that's an accurate summation.
Эта ёбаная кабаниха спиздила мою ногу.
Fuck is this?
So it's all about whores and sluts.
I want my money. I want my money.
Shit rolls downhill, I guess. You know, getting your ass kicked by Chrissy is pretty much like losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars or New York Jets in football. It's pathetic. It's a bad look.
How have you been?
Oh, shit.
What's she doing here? Wish you all the best.
She put into my sprite 3 halses.
Could he possibly be standing any further away from her?
I miss you so much.
Why don't we just stick to the subject here? Your cousin's missing a leg.
$20,000. That's how much it costs. Like she
God
took.
damn, man.
Flex foot, latest technology with vertical shock
Damn.
pylon. Plus,
That's a lot.
calfskin boot. Can a skull. You don't even want to talk to me anymore. I don't see why we can't be friends.
You know what?
He don't do friends.
Look, I'm sorry about your leg. I'll reach Janice.
Yep, he's about to pass out. Stress plus food makes him pass out for some reason. Passing out in 3, 2, 1. What's up? Oh, okay. Maybe there's some trauma behind all this shit.
Anthony, I told you to wait in the car.
Yeah, he listens just like his son listens, right?
Your wife's weekly order's all ready. There's got to be $30 worth of meat there. Gabagool, chops, and a beautiful standing
About
roast.
this gabagool shit
Look
again.
me now. Junior, get over here. Oh, wait, please. What are you going to do?
Holy shit. God damn, man.
Anthony, what did I fucking tell you?
Yeah, but you're making a lot of goddamn noise, man.
What, your father never cut off anybody's pinky?
Yeah, we see you smiling, but we know you don't mean it.
What you seeing today, Anthony?
Yeah, I'm a
Very
psychopath. You'll get used to it.
A lot of boys your age would have run like a little girl.
Oh,
You
so he's a
stay-
toxic male, of course. On top of everything else.
That's why you should never gamble, Anthony.
I just don't understand these motherfuckers gambling on credit. See, maybe this is naive. You know, it probably is. I've gambled a little bit here and there, right? I always thought you give them, you have a certain amount of money. Say you gamble $20, you gamble $100, whatever it is. You hand it over, right? If you win, you get money. If you lose, well, they have your money already. So, these motherfuckers like gambling on credit with money they don't currently have. That just seems really fucking stupid. And clearly that's what these motherfuckers are preying on, because then you get interest on top of everything else, right?
The lady loves her meat.
You're not as funny as you think you are, motherfucker. So he sexualizes and grossalizes meat, apparently.
The meat that was going into her children's mouths?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't even want to fucking think about any of this shit.
I'm sure it was
Yeah,
too
avoid
much
it.
for you
That'll
then,
solve
too.
everything.
Marcel Proust wrote a 7-volume classic, Remembrance of Things Past.
Yeah, a lot
He
of
took a
time on
bite of a Madeleine.
One of guys. He's in the backfield charging a quarterback.
Okay, I'm sorry I said you didn't know anything about football. Clearly, you know a little
You
something.
gotta keep your eye on the ball.
I
AJ,
apologize.
The ball. That's what it's all about.
It's nice he wants to visit his sister.
You're right. I'll get my shoes.
Why don't you watch a game, Tone?
What, I shouldn't go now?
Yeah, exactly.
AJ,
You've been banned.
why don't you bring this stuff out to the car?
I need to have a talk with your shitty racist old man.
I'm not going to tell you can't come, Tony. She's your daughter.
I'll probably watch the game.
Yeah, good choice, asshole. You're dismissed.
We're here.
Hi.
Hi.
Boy, this would have gone over great if he had been with them. Jesus.
Noah told me what Dad said to him. It's all out in the open, so fuck this.
Let's watch the latrine lip.
Latrine lip, huh?
Oh, what'd Dad say?
Anthony, would you go downstairs and wait for me? I would like to talk to
Hell
my
no,
sister.
I want to hear the racism.
Oh, I know what he said. Go.
Yeah, I already knew he's a racist. I don't need this.
Just look at him punch his fucking lights out.
Because you're a
Jesus,
civilized
you don't want to
person.
go there, dude. You do not want to go there.
The rest of the world should work around his racist, retrograde, fucking asshole personality.
He comes from a place and a time where he thinks he has your best interests at heart.
New Jersey?
Nicely played.
Noah, I'm sure you must know what I'm talking about.
It's okay, I'll be up in a little while.
Yeah, she's just going to beat my ass a little bit. That's all right. Oh, I thought he was going to tongue kiss her. That's why I was already laughing in anticipation. Grab her ass a little bit, you know. She can stroke his cock as he walks past, just to embarrass mom. You know, it's a whole thing. It's a ritual.
Going to Litchfield, Connecticut, to the weekend home of some friends of Noah's parents, who work at NBC.
Nice. No comment. Okay. Thanks for coming. I get it, man. He's struggling. Shitty house, shitty life.
I didn't think you would have the nerve to show your face to me.
Why? What happened? What's wrong?
Oh, don't give me bullshit.
Did Tony
Where's
ever talk
my
to this
leg?
bitch? We didn't see
Your
it.
leg. This cunt is gonna be sorry she ever fuck with me.
Yeah, this ain't gonna end well for either one of them.
You better hope
Hopefully.
you have all your
You know, this must be hard for you, Anthony. Your sister off at college. You here at home all by yourself with us. And it
Yeah,
won't be for long.
a family that sucks ass.
Pretty soon, before you know it, you'll be heading off to college yourself.
Now, if you say one word on that
Well,
fucking thing,
this is all going to shit. Dumbasses. I tell you, Chrissy's a fucking the worst, man. The worst. Tony's not gonna be happy that Jackie got caught up in this shit, by the way. Even though it's his idea, you know. Still, you should have said no. You better have all of it this time, motherfucker. Same time next week, bitch.
Ought to hit a 10 at Salon. I had a late night. You gotta give that shit a rest. Man needs his 7 hours. Keeps your mind shut. This
Now
was
he's got
work.
some knowledge.
Little Jackie hyped us to a score at the Rutgers campus. Not bad. What's the matter, Chrissy? Tell Uncle Paul. This being made ain't working out the way I thought it would.
Dude, you've been made for 2 minutes.
What did you think? You're only as fucking smart as this week's lines. One false move and you spend your fucking time chasing it instead of making money. Welcome to the NFL, rookie.
Listen to your Uncle Paulie. Son of a bitch. Dumbass. What a fucking dumbass.
He had augment this kick this week with a stick-up out at Rutgers. Little Jackie put him on.
Oh, here we go.
Jackie Aprile?
Here we
He
go.
had something to do with this thing in the papers? Don't worry. Junior was only the wheelman. I specifically told Christopher to leave the kid the fuck out. Just telling you what I know.
I knew Paulie's gonna snitch. Wait, you gonna talk about this shit on cell phone, motherfucker?
Yeah, but what's wrong with the kid? When is
He's
he
a
gonna grow
fucking
up?
idiot. Why do you love him so much? Why do you love Chrissy so much? I need to know.
All right. So let's hit those showers, one thought in mind.
Here we go. Like father, like stupid ass son. The best writing is writing you don't notice. I'll give you an example of this. Towards the end of this episode, we have a scene where Camilla's going to take supplies over to Meadows College. So she stops by the living room and tells Tony and AJ that she's going to do this. This gives AJ the idea he wants to ride along because he wants to see Meadow. It makes sense that he would want to do this. Him wanting to do this motivates Tony, not only because he's a little irritated that AJ wants to go, like AJ's basically bailing on him, but also, he's been having this friction with Meadow, so Tony wants to go along. So that leads to this conversation between Camilla and Tony. It's a wonderful conversation, great character development on both sides, and she basically manipulates Tony into, you better stay your ass here, motherfucker. Like, don't pour gasoline on this fire. Come to find out, Meadow wanted that anyway, wanted him to come and wanted to create a scene. She's just itching for a fight. She's been sitting back. She wants that. So Tony decides not to go. So that's a wonderful scene in and of itself. Character development for Camilla and for Tony. And very organic. Like, she was just letting him know what she was doing before she takes off. And then, like I said, AJ makes a very natural, earned decision. He wants to go along. And then we get that great scene. So then they get to the college. And then, Meadow starts acting like an asshole. Well, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not criticizing her. I think she's in the right in her fight with Tony. But, like, stay with me here. Okay, so Meadow's doing this. So Camilla's like, well, I don't want AJ to hear this shit. She sends him out. Very organic, earned decision. It makes sense. It's not contrived that she would send him out. She doesn't fucking want him to hear this shit. She knows it's going to get ugly. So she sends AJ out. Then she has this heartfelt conversation with Meadow. And a lot of character development, both sides, like that, just everything makes sense. And they have this very strong character, scene between two of them. And we don't really get a lot of scenes between these two, by the way. Most of the scenes with Meadow are with her father. We haven't had very many Meadow Camilla scenes, so it's a wonderful scene. Meanwhile, AJ's outside. And they actually cut to it and they show him taking in the whole scenery, like the whole thing. I don't know what he's thinking at the moment. Like, I couldn't even make any jokes about it because I was like, I was trying to figure out what the hell he was thinking. We don't know. But they show him. He's taking in everything, okay? He's only there because she sent him out, and she sent him out, like I said, for very valid reasons. Later, at dinner, he reveals that being there at the college, standing out there, instead of being in the room, like standing out there just having to wait for his mom to come back down, gave him time to really observe everybody and be intimidated by everybody, how smart everybody is. And plus, like, I guess he'd never been, encountered lesbians before, so then he's a little weirded out by that. He's basically had a very sheltered life, and he's seeing people of other races and cultures and religions, and he's overwhelmed by the whole thing. So, through organic, natural character decisions, everything makes sense every step of the way. They achieved something for the character arc of all four characters. Tony has some character arc development. Camilla has character arc development. Meadow has character arc development. And AJ has character arc development. AJ is what really impresses me here. He wanted to go. It makes sense that he wanted to go. It makes sense he was sent outside. It makes sense that what he observed intimidated him. And then we see him collapse at the end of the episode because he's just overwhelmed by everything. All that originates from very organic, natural, logical story progression. And the writers breaking this on the whiteboard, it may have taken them fucking hours. It may have taken them a week to figure all this shit out. But when they figured it out, it's a fucking masterpiece. That's writing at its best. When you don't notice it. Like, you're never sitting there thinking, well, why would the character do that? That's the worst writing. It's like they want to get from point A to point B. They wanted AJ to be intimidated. A poor writer would have been like, they never showed any signs in the whole episode or the whole season that he was missing his sister. But the fact that he asked to talk to her on the phone earlier just sets that up beautifully. And then they had the conversation in the previous episode where she's helping with the homework. Like, they've laid so much groundwork. So I just want to take a minute to talk about that, because the writing is just, you never see the lattice work. You never see the foundation. But it behind the scenes, the writing is just fucking strong, man. It's just organic, it's natural, and you never question it. You never notice it. It's just, it feels like you're just watching real life, because that's what happens in real life. You see this, and it inspires you to do this. You see this, and it inspires you to think that. And then that moves you forward to make this decision here. It's just, I could gush for hours. It's just, this is no shock to anybody watching these reactions because they love the show as much as I do, and this is one of the reasons why they love the show, because the writing is that fucking strong, and it's that organic, and it makes that much sense. Just chef's kiss.